Alright. Taking this planet.
Research concluded.
Admiral is leveled up, so we're back to having a skill 6 Admiral again. Just like that. Alright. I don't want to take any repeatable techs yet, but none of these are especially useful to us right now. So I guess we'll just, yeah. We'll spend the next 20 years improving our energy credit production ability. Alright.
Research concluded.
So our army strength is now at 438. Technological advances. Following the recent advancements in the field of robotics, the scientific community on Earth is confident that we can produce synthetic bodies. Okay, so this is those brain scans we downloaded. It's worth a try. Special project. Sure. Technology. New research. Robo-mod points would be nice. Oh, let's get some robo-mod points. Also reinforce this fleet and make sure that we have set rights appropriately. What am I looking for here? Species. So the mining droid MK3, they should have upgraded to synthetic by now. Do we have to do that manually at this point? I don't even remember how this works anymore.
Special project concluded.
Awakening. After many trials, the engineering department has finally managed to transfer the extinct aliens' neural scans to robotic bodies, and the results are exhilarating. The ancient the ancient aliens have fully regained consciousness and expressed a desire to strike out on their own and rebuild their empire. So they're not going to stay with us. They're going to go do their own thing. It's totally okay. Why have these guys... Okay, now they've upgraded to synths. So, to avoid any sort of civil war here, we want to... Oh, I guess you can't set rights for robots. You just set it in the policy screen. So, yeah. Orbital bombardment selective. AI, citizen rights. Okay. Robotic workers are allowed. Alright. So they're not gonna cause trouble. They're not gonna Terminator us. Aliens whose minds we've uploaded have colonized the planet and now style themselves the Awoken. Where are they? Do we have contact with the Awoken? I'd like to know where they are. I'd like to go maybe say hi sometime.
Construction project concluded.
Anyway, let's focus on the war for now. On the war and on upgrading all of these labs.
Construction project concluded.
Let's see, how defensible is this place down here? So they've got a fortress here. We've got one fortress in the planetary capital. If we get lucky and ruin the planetary fortress, it'll fall pretty quick.
Construction project concluded.
Oh wow. We bombed an entire tile to rubble. War is war's tough, you know? It's all like war-y and stuff. Yeah, if we hit 100% war exhaustion, I think I'll just go ahead and status quo it, maybe. Even though it's going to create border gore like crazy. That'll probably be our best option, but I'm destroying everything except for the military targets. It'd be nice if he could just specifically target, like, fortresses, but... I also saw that the Thembor fleet looked like they were... Okay, yeah, the Thembor fleet have finally showed up for the war. Kepler Station now has 27k worth of defenses, so yeah, they're not gonna... They're probably not gonna punch through that. If they do, their fleet will be so battered that we will be able to get home in time to put a stop to their incursion, I think. So I'm not ultra concerned about that right now. Alright. Let's see, I passed the 30-minute mark, so I might as well just go ahead and record a second episode today. I think I have time for one more. Garrison strength is dropping. And we should be invading very shortly here, I would hope. I would actually like to know what number it is that the
Genetic improvement project concluded.
the AI looks for. Genetic improvements have concluded. Let's make sure we got everybody. Yeah, so this template we don't even need anymore. I guess it's hanging around because they might exist somewhere else in the galaxy. Okay. So we're not dealing damage to the armies now because of the fortress, I believe, so... I think we're just gonna invade. Gonna invade and take whatever casualties are involved with that. We have a level 1 general, which is not amazing, but... yeah, I think we can do it without losing any full armies. Yeah, famous last words. We lost an army. Oh, we might lose another one. 2 unmanned battle groups. That is the most casualties that have been incurred in a ground invasion in the history of our military, I think. Alright, get some android assault armies. That actually presents a little bit of an ethical dilemma for us, I might say. Because now our armies are sentient androids. They're not unmanned droid battle groups. Presents some questions about how... Okay, we're at 100% war exhaustion. 713 days. We'll wait. We'll wait until they force peace. All our chair people are dying. Oh, that was Kobayashi. She's not going to get to see the L cluster. Dang it. Why did you guys have to keep declaring war on us all the time? This is all your fault. It was like the storyline everyone was waiting for. Peace offer. Yeah, fine. Let's go help our friends. Actually, let's go upgrade the fleet, and then let's go help our friends. New ruler mandate. Was it a general or an admiral? No, it was not.
Construction project concluded.
Alright. I'd like to be able to open the L gate this episode. If we can actually get the Thembor to leave us the F alone. Let's see, fleet manager, can we add anything on here? I don't know what this is here. Just ban that. What is it? Yeah, just it's a single Corvette. Yeah, we're gonna disband it. All right. We are getting the fleet fitted out to go after the Thembor yet again. Excited to see what our fleet power ends up landing at. I still don't have any battleships, but I'm not that worried about that. Alright, so we're sitting at 37k roughly before the upgrade. Let's see after the upgrade. Would like these fleets to merge. So we do have something of a caste system now, interestingly enough. Just because, oh, here's the Awoken, by the way.
Fleet enhancement supply.
Where are they? Oh, they're up here. They're way up here. They should like us.
Quantization complete. Opening comms.
Research agreement for minerals, sure. Yeah, caste system in the sense that the machines do the fighting just because they traditionally always have. So we're not being pure classless society necessarily anymore, but that's kind of an interesting little twist. RP wise. Are we ever gonna need a construction ship again? Is there any reality in which that's ever gonna be useful to us? Oh yeah, and we need a new scientist for the Wanderer. Mel Up Dem probably she'll be the one to open the L gate. We'll get a new physicist on board here. And we are on our way to fight the Thembor again. Won't bother upgrading this to a Citadel just yet. Are we running capacity overload? Yeah, and we're still losing this much money because of all of our starbase defense platforms and starbase modules. Oh, hey, look! Kataknor took a system back, all on their own. They're going to take another system back, all on their own. You know, I could not be more proud. No, that's not necessarily true. I could be more proud if they would just stop being generally incompetent most of the time to start with, but yeah, I think we're going to be able to roll them back here. Oh yeah, they're going to have to be the ones to actually make the peace agreement. Alright, make sure that you guys still are aware of the merge order. There is a bug with selecting multiple fleets if you do it a specific way. There was a comment about that was possibly happening in an earlier episode, and I have just been able to confirm that it is. Alright, we're not going to have nearly as hard a time liberating stuff this time. Hopefully we can get them some of their space back. Oh, that's why our energy credits are tanking right now, because we were occupying all of those Dabax systems that were producing energy, and now we're not anymore. That's what's going on here. Android auxiliaries. Let's see, there's a 15k fleet. We're going to make short work of that. Probably very short work. With our newly upgraded technological abilities. Okay, you guys are on fleet stance aggressive. That means if you're in a system with an enemy fleet, you go shoot them. For crying out loud. And it's mostly battleships, of course. Which means we are going to trade very favorably. We're going to destroy their army. We lost 7 destroyers. That is easily replaceable. Alright. 89 to 89 war exhaustion. We've tied up the game. 15 minutes left here before I'm
Construction
gonna
project concluded.
have to bounce. All right. Get some food. It's already the afternoon, and I've been working on all this WoW expansion stuff, so I haven't even really eaten since breakfast. If you're an RPG-focused journalist, when a WoW expansion comes out, you're gonna have a busy week. This is a law, an immutable law of the universe. All right. We might get to open the L gate this episode. We might get to do it.
Construction project concluded.
If I can wrap up this war fast enough. Do you have any other planetary constructions? No, we're caught up on that for now. Well, they just jump in right on top of us. Yep. And they're gonna get slaughtered. Because we're really good at close quarters. We didn't lose a ship. Alright, we got some Robomod points. We're going to get cruiser hulls going. We're going to go into our species screen. Mining synths. We are going to create a new template. It's going to be the Mark IV. Maybe we should call them something less clinical now that they're like sentient, but let's see, robot build speed, experience gain, food, unity output. I think we're going to decrease their consumer goods cost. And then we're going to apply that template to everybody. Alright. They're at 100% war exhaustion, so if they so choose, our allies can force them into a peace deal fairly easily here. My fleet was going to try to go all the way around instead of dealing with this pathetic little station. Come on, guys. Come on. Just come on. Just come on. Come on, guys. Reinforcements are on the way. I think we're going to use our current armies somewhat suicidally so that we can use up some of those unmanned battle groups and replace them with androids. Because that is how I do. That is how I like to do. Don't like having mixed armies with some troops that are inferior to the best troops that we have at the moment. Alright. Moving right along. We are going to have to worry about our energy situation pretty soon. That was suicidal. Thank you for the free ships. Yeah, they don't know what they got themselves into with this war here. Our energy situation is so bad that we may be facing a future where we just have to live with the penalties of energy bankruptcy. Like, we might not have a lot of other options. My hope is that after we liberate all of their systems... Come on, you guys. When I put you on aggressive stance, it means I want you to take all of the starports on the way. Capacity overload and research grants have expired. We're definitely going to renew those. Yeah, my hope is that once
Special project concluded.
once we've what am I trying to say? Why do I keep getting sidetracked like this? Once we've liberated their occupied systems, they will sign a status quo peace where they lose no land and we gain a little bit of land, or planets rather. It technically is land, it's just on a much larger scale. Alright, merge these fleets. Head on down here. It'd be nice to get this system back too, just to have nicer borders, but we'll see. Otherwise, we'll just keep conquering until the Kataknor decide that that they're good, that they're ready to sign a peace. We spend a lot of money on deterrence in the United Syndicates, or a lot of resources. We live in a moneyless society, so it's not really money, but... Merge up. Can we have everybody merge up here? Now they're trying. Okay, on to Doria. Look at the Kataknor finally, you know, showing a little more initiative than we're used to seeing from them. I don't know if the Dabaks ended up losing any systems in that war. I wasn't strictly paying attention to that, but kind of seems like they just didn't lose anything of any worth at all. Alright, come on. Probably when we hit 100 war exhaustion, they'll just go ahead and call it, but I don't mind grabbing grabbing more systems for our allies in the meantime. That is not a bad thing by any measure. Okay. there we go. And that is it. We're going to merge these armies, and we got 6 minutes left before I'm going to go grab lunch. So let's see if we can bust this L gate open. So I'm going to station the fleet here. I believe we have crew quarters. Yes, we do. Our transport fleets, I'm going to land them safely back on Earth. As far as I know, we shouldn't need to be doing any planetary invasions on the other side of that gate. And Mel Up Dem is going to start researching this project. She's going to start researching it before the fleet has returned, which might be a little bit risky, but it does make it more exciting as well. Alright, well, the Katoknor got some of their space back. We've isolated a hyperlane cluster down here, which will be good if we go to war with them again, because they won't be able to resupply it very easily. Especially if the Katoknor were to do something very un-Katoknor and intelligently, like, build a fortress there. Alright. We are going to be very in danger of running out of money soon. Might be worth using when some of these strategic resource deals expire. I think I'm going to try to establish... I'll wait and see who wants to trade. Okay, our technicians managed to abort the maintenance cycle and the lockdown has been removed from the L gate in the BX-799 Singularity system. For the first time in eons, the L cluster can now be accessed from our galaxy. So there it is. I suppose we need to send the science ship through. First, the ISS Wanderer. Travel to unknown. This is exciting. The expansion's been out a long time and I still have never seen the L cluster. Alright, so we are in a system called Terminal Egress. And we are going to start surveying it. Let's see, we can't see the names of these other stars. I was looking to see if we could get any more clues from that. So, does this also allow us to travel to... Okay, so far just the Singularity. So I think for us to travel to the other systems that have L gates in them, we have to specifically activate those L gates, or the owner of them does. So that's going to do it for this episode. Be sure to check out. Oh, you know what? We've got 3 minutes. Let's start. That would be a really cool place to end, but let's just see what we've got going here real quick. I am kind of interested. I'll do the spiel though while this is going on. New strategic resource: gray crystals, kinetic energy and explosive weapon damage. Whoa! All right, we gotta get our construction ship here ready to build an outpost. Gray dust. So let's read the descriptions on these. So, crystalline byproduct of certain nanobot activity, exhibits curious interactions with other nanoscopic material, hinting at truths hidden beyond Planck scale. A slurry of elements reduced to particulate matter, once distributed across a world. Gray dust can be activated by nanomachines to rapidly alter planetary conditions. So that would help us with terraforming if that was something we were interested in. We have a destroyed world. It would look like it would appear right here. This is exciting. This is really cool. Gray actuators. Plus 10 research speed. Simple but powerful nano actuators, allowing for complex manipulations and experiments at mesoscopic scales. Alright, we're going to finish surveying this system before I have to log off here. Gray scales. Concentrated artificial fertilizer. Designed to revive devastated biospheres. Plus 20% output. Okay. So these nanobots that we've found some hints about, they're not just used for a war. At one point, it seems like they might have also had a purpose in, you know, terraforming and restoring devastated biospheres. Get that alien tourism building. We'll build some of those later. I'll probably forget about it. Someone in the comments remind me to build tourism centers. Oh man. So there's actually a lot of destroyed worlds here, which makes me a little bit worried. I've not been on the wiki. I don't know this event chain at all. So some of you guys might have seen it before, but I know nothing about this event chain whatsoever. How old is this scientist? 101. She'll be around a lot longer. That's not very old by our standards anymore. Oh man. This is cool. I don't know if it'll be as cool, you know, the second, third, fourth, fifth time I do it, but I love seeing this kind of stuff in Stellaris for the first time. It's definitely one of the coolest things about the way the game is set up. Alright, our construction ship is here. I'm going to move you right by the star to get you ready. No habitable worlds yet, so I'm not super worried about building defenses on this side of the gate. Although, for the sake of it, I might build up a fortress in the egress system and then just take down the one in our space, because it might be better to have that foothold inside the cluster rather than outside of it. Alright. We are going to build a starbase outpost. It is 2424. And we are set to explore the L cluster. Interested to see what we might find. So check out loresworn.com. That's our website. We're at Loresworn Order on Twitter. I am at AsaTJ. That is ASATJ. Subscribe. Hit the notification. Exciting times to be alive. We'll see you next time.